Coming to you live from the Kelvin Grove Panopticon, you're consuming Conspiracy Corner.
Welcome, my fellow economic units, to another night in the Conspiracy Corner. We have quite a show for you, but first a serious word on the cost of living crisis. Due to the inflating price of tinfoil, our cast and crew are now wearing harmless asbestos. Isn't that right, Agent 13?
Yes, sir.
Can we give Agent 13 a warm welcome, please? Yeah, he hasn't quite been the same since that job in Yugoslavia, but we still love him. He'll help our fine guests introduce themselves. Tonight, they'll be battling it out in the marketplace of insane ideas. Are you ready? But please, your name and the strangest thing you believe.
We've all heard that Australians are all paid actors. I'm here to propose they're aliens. My name is Gabby, and I'm a proposed alien.
Hi, my name's Evan, and I believe that the killer is here. And I'm not gonna name names, but camera 2's pointing a very big machine at me, and I'm very scared.
Hi, I'm Shosh, and I believe that middle children are most likely to be serial killers.
Well, I'm glad that we've gotten that out of the way, but let's move on to our first segment of the evening. Now we're going to turn to that reliable den of madness, the internet. Guests, you're going to see a small section of a clip, and your job is to guess the general topic or thread the poster is getting at. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's roll that first clip.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here, because they tell you never to acknowledge tradecraft, right? So what I personally witnessed myself and my wife was very disturbing.
What are they talking about? What are they cooking? Please, Gabby, take a guess.
Easy answer is to say alien invasion. I mean, obviously, the behavior he was witnessing. I am gonna say alien invasion, but I'm gonna say alien invasion from the planet Crouton.
Crouton. What do we think, Evan?
Now, I agree with you that it is an alien invasion, but I think it's from the planet Caesar.
Caesar and crouton does pair well together, I've been told. Shosh, what do you think?
I believe that it's an alien invasion, but what they witnessed was some TikTok dances.
That would indeed be quite disturbing. Let's see that clip.
So there has been activity by alien or non-human technology and or beings that has caused harm to humans.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but
Look, the planet wasn't named, but even so, you three have done a very good job with that one. Thank you very much.
My niece does judo on planet Crouton. They do judo lessons.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Well, let's try for another go, shall we? Let's roll that next question.
And then the more I read about the sightings in Kalamazoo, Michigan, it was a challenge. As a reporter, it was a challenge to me. So one day around the first week in August, I told my 20.
What sightings is she talking about? What has this woman seen in Kalamazoo?
The moving of inanimate objects, specifically food.
Food? Evan, what do you think?
I heard Frank Sinatra in that clip, so I'm guessing she went to the zoo. And she saw a monkey singing it.
Whoa! Yeah!
Shosh, what is your guess?
Well, in this economy, zoo animals are probably really expensive. I believe they're using skinwalkers to pretend to be animals, and she might have seen them transitioning at the zoo.
I've seen those.
Food and skinwalkers are not two things that usually mix well together. Let's see what she did see.
And he said, suddenly he said, "There's the man you want to see." I turned around, and it was Elvis was standing there, and it was almost as I felt as if lightning had struck in the room.
I want what she's on.
Skinwalker.
You were incredibly close there, incredibly close, but unfortunately...
happened at a Burger King, by the way. Burger King, that was... She saw him in Burger King. That's true.
So the burgers definitely didn't kill him if he was going back for more. Look, there were some incredibly good answers there, but unfortunately, Gabby, you will be getting placed in the Large Hadron Collider and being torn limb from limb. Agent 13, escort them from the premises, please. Excellent, and with one contestant down and 2 to go, let's take a look at our next segment. Now, remaining contestants, we've seen what others believe, but now it's time for a little bit of theory crafting of your own. You have the board there, you have some images, Agent 13 has the red string. You'll need to connect them together. However, our wonderful audience will be judging your theories, and if they don't like them, they have every right to tear you limb from limb. Agent 13, who should start?
Evan.
You have 30 seconds on the clock from right now. Let's start that clock.
Dr. Deadpan, it appears we're beginning with the Kennedys.
With the Kennedys?
Into the United Nations, onto Alien Skull.
Is that skull in better shape than John Kennedy's skull?
Post 63, most definitely. And then finishing with John Lennon, another icon of the 60s.
Another iconic John. You know, John Lennon and John Kennedy did have a few things in common, but I can't quite remember them off the top of my head. Would you explain your work to the class, please?
First of all, this is George Washington. Anyway, so George Washington started the UN, right? Now, the reason why he did was because he saw that, you know, in the future, John Lennon's gonna do the stanky leg, and he didn't really want people to be influenced at that time to have sick moves, so he made sure that people's skulls turned from this into the tiny ones we have today, because you don't see anymore, because your eyes are like, yeah.
What do we think, audience? Please, return. I do believe that was John Lennon's last stanky leg. Now, Shosh, let us see what you have here for us today. Start that clock, please. Your time is begin. You've got 30 seconds, Shosh. Go, go.
All right.
ACO into Alien Head into Agent 13.
You've been found out.
Oh, back down to Robot Pigeon, then the UN ACO combined finish.
That's quite, we don't even need the clock. Congratulations, Shosh.
All right. So,
Please, explain your work.
pretty self-explanatory. You would have learnt this in school. So the Australian government has employing aliens to dress as agents who actually gather data from pigeons and they report that back to the UN, which actually, if you can tell by the symbol, the Earth's flat, so there you go, that's the truth. And they report that back to the Australian government, which is the one superpower of the whole world.
I've been telling the UN to change their symbol, that the circle really gives away the ice wall that surrounds the flat Earth. But they never listen. Both of you have done incredible work tonight. Unfortunately, only one of you can walk away with our grand prize. Evan, you will not be getting the grand prize. You will be receiving your frontal lobotomy right away.
Oh, thank you.
Shoshana, Shoshana, you've won a year-long trip to the Harold Holt Swimming Center. Congratulations. Now, please welcome our band. Please welcome our band, Shamia Lily, as we cut out from Conspiracy Corner. Thank you, my fellow lobotomites in the audience.
You seem to illustrate every feeling in my head. And ever since I met you, got this pounding in my chest. And when you squeeze my hand in the back of the car, I feel my heart skip and stop, and I just wanna stay there right next to you. So close to you, just next to you. Because since I met you, my eyes have shown me colors, and you painted a masterpiece that I could gaze into forever. And I'm falling, I can feel it in my chest, but you make me feel like I'm drawing up a beautiful mess, beautiful mess, beautiful mess. And I know seasons change and things can always happen, but with you it feels like this is gonna be everlasting. And when you squeeze my hand in the back of the car, I feel my heart skip and stop, and I just wanna stay there right next to you, so close to you, just next to you. Because since I met you, my eyes have shown me colors, and you painted a masterpiece that I could gaze into forever. And I'm falling, I can feel it in my chest, but you make me feel like I'm drawing up a beautiful mess, beautiful mess. You're in my head, beautiful mess. I'm glad I met
Shamia Lily and the band, ladies and gentlemen. One more round of applause for such an incredible performance. All right, that was incredible. And can you just tell us, Shamia, what was that track called?
That track's called Spring, and it's off my EP, Seasons of a Teenage Girl.
Awesome. And do you have any more upcoming music that you want to tell the crowd about?
I do. I have another single coming out on the 7th of November, which will be on all streaming platforms.
7th of November, all streaming platforms. Mark your calendars, our lovely audience. Can I just say, it is such an honor to have such a great band here today. Where did you guys meet each other? Like, how did you kind of get together?
We all got put in a group chat, and then we started jamming, and now we're a band.
Tell me about it. That's how the Beatles were formed. The KGB won't let you know that, but hey, that's what we're here for at Conspiracy Corner. So thank you to our lovely cast, our lovely crew, our lovely guest performers, and thank you, lovely audience here at Kelvin Grove. It has been an absolute pleasure to entertain you this Tuesday afternoon, and to everyone online, thank you for coming.